What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with
Papa.
my papa. He wanted to do an analog horror with me. We are going to be watching the Prehistoric Emergence analog horror. Now, he knows nothing about this. I do know some about this. That's why I picked it out. If you do hear overlapping audio, speaker right here. I'm keeping it quite far away from the microphone, though. But this microphone is so good, it picks up that fan right there. That little air thing that he's in front of. So, oh well. I did try a little test audio, but anything you want to say before video starts?
I'm ready to go.
He's ready to go. And we are going to start. Okay. Emergency alert system. Do not enter the ocean. This is not to test you. Your life is in potential danger. Please pay attention to the following broadcast.
All coastal regions and beaches across the nation are to be immediately evacuated and closed until further notice. All water-related activities, including boating, fishing, and swimming, are strictly prohibited. Unprecedented marine activity has been detected, with reports of previously extinct oceanic species reappearing and exhibiting aggressive behavior. Do not approach the water under any circumstances and listen carefully to the following information. Numerous, thought to be extinct species have re-emerged in our oceans. The reason for the re-emergence of these previously extinct marine species is currently unknown. Although it is theorized that the formation of a massive blue hole in the ocean has provided these ancient creatures with an entry point into our waters. This blue hole is believed to lead to a hidden region where these extinct animals have continued to exist. The following species are considered extremely dangerous and are to be avoided at all costs. The Mosasaurus, the Dinkleosteus, and the Megalodon. This nightmarish marine predator is considered.
So far, we have big hole opened.
That's in the
Old
Gulf,
people coming out.
the Gulf of Mexico.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, I just got through reading about that. Gulf of America, I'm sorry. But there's blue holes in there. They're happening around, a lot.
Well, according to this, prehistoric creatures, prehistoric emergence, are emerging from these holes.
Could be.
It seems like, when was this made? 9 months ago. I'm pretty sure those holes have been around for a little bit longer, so I'm pretty sure this dude is using that for his.
Mm-hmm.
Which I like the, so far I really do like the concept, prehistoric creatures coming back. Right now we're on the Mosasaurus. He looks like a big whale with sharp teeth.
Considered to be a colossal, monstrous lizard. It is equipped with a mouthful of razor-sharp teeth, capable of tearing through flesh and bone with ease. The Mosasaurus will eat anything, including humans. This behavior poses a serious threat to ocean ecosystems and endangers countless species. Mosasaurs can grow up to over 50 feet in length. Its massive size makes it easily identifiable in the water. The average human can swim at a speed of around 2 to 3 miles per hour. The Mosasaurus can swim at a speed of 30 miles per hour. Mosasaurs have been spotted in a wide range of oceanic climates ranging from tropical oceans to polar oceans. It has been reported that there is an especially high population of mosasaurs in the Atlantic Ocean. Furthermore, there have been several instances of mosasaurs capsizing small boats and consuming the passengers. Beware that mosasaurs will stick their head above the water to scan their surroundings. If you see this, leave the vicinity immediately.
Don't lose to us.
This ancient creature was the world's first apex predator.
That's a one ugly beast right there.
I don't know too much about this. I do know that I'm pretty sure that these things were herbivores. So these things are not herbivores. These things are carnivores. I do know that this is all armor. It's a big armored boy. I know that. He's a very.
And they're the world's first apex predator. So.
I'm not gonna judge or like, tell him he's wrong about these things, because for him to make like, what was it, 8-episode series, he must have done his research.
He's done his research.
100%, yeah. And this is either a drawing or like took a picture.
It may be a computer rendition of what it would look like.
Yeah, but that's still pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Mosasaurus thing too, because that one where its head was above water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, not bad. We might do 2 episodes of this video because this is 5 minutes.
Okay.
So.
The Dinkleosteus' armored head makes it exceptionally difficult to subdue. Its thick, bony plating cannot be penetrated by standard bullets. Only harpoons and high-velocity bullets can breach its defenses. The Dinkleosteus is about 13 feet in length. Despite its size, it has an incredibly high bite force. For reference, a crocodile has a bite force of 3,700 psi. The Dinkleosteus has a bite force greater than 6,000 psi. Its size and maneuverability allows it to attack swiftly and without warning. The Dinkleosteus is currently being investigated for additional weaknesses. Furthermore, it has been discovered that the Dinkleosteus is very aggressive. In order to survive an encounter with this predator, it is recommended that you employ avoidance.
I'm pretty sure, like, where its gills are is a weak spot, so if you just, like, shoot it...
This prehistoric behemoth has once again reclaimed its title as the ultimate predator. Its insatiable hunger is leading to catastrophic declines in marine populations. Megalodons eat up to 2,500 pounds of food a day. This led to a massive drop in ocean.
How much in, like, let's say, like, trucks would that be? Like, food trucks?
Well, if you look at dump trucks, it's probably a full dump truck load every day.
Full dump truck?
Yeah.
Wow! It's a lot. And it's just
Wildlife and will certainly destabilize many ecosystems. This oceanic titan can grow over 60 feet long, making it the largest predator in our oceans. This shark's jaw is so massive it can fit 2 adult humans with ease. Its teeth can grow up to 7 inches long. If megalodons are not dealt with, they will devastate our ocean beyond repair, permanently putting our food security and economy at risk. Trust that authorities are urgently
I feel like all these things would die immediately. You know, I'll tell you why. I read like an article, because I'm still in school and they make us do that still. And I read an article about time travel. And if someone were to time travel into another time period, their body would die. It would deteriorate because its body is meant to adapt to its timeline, not the past or future timeline.
Well, these are prehistoric animals coming back into the ocean.
Yeah, but they've also been like underground, so like all these different chemicals are in the ocean. Like they've been using the same water for so long, and then this new hole opens, leading into, you know, new water and stuff. So I feel like all these things would at least get very, very ill. Probably not die, but very ill.
Maybe.
From all the like oil spills and stuff we've done.
handling the situation. Do your part by cooperating with these instructions and being willing to assist, financially, with the management of these sea monsters. For now, The ocean is no longer in our control.
Created by A-Zone Studios. We gotta give them their props. That was pretty good.
First episode, pretty good. What I got from it was holes opening up in the ocean,
Mm-hmm.
creatures coming back,
And don't swim.
and you're not allowed to swim. So we got 3 creatures. We got Mosasaurus. They're all carnivores too. So we got Mosasaurus, Megalodon, and the Dunkleosteus. Next episode, this is just Prehistoric Emergence, the name of this episode. Next episode is Serpents of something.
Breaking news.
Serpents of Wrath.
Serpents.
Serpents.
Ooh.
You don't
I
like
have
snakes?
trouble with the regular snakes.
You don't like snakes?
Oh yeah, I'm good with them, but if they're bigger than me, I don't want anything to do with them.
One second. Also, we have... Oh, look.
I wanted horror.
It's E the Collector. This is very much horror.
It's-
We have a speaker right here. It's Egg.
I'm.
It's Egg. Look. It's an egg.
I.
So, we're on the second episode. This episode is titled Serpent's Wrath. We're watching Prehistoric Emergence. So, what we learned from last episode, the first episode, this is the second one, that we're learning that giant holes are opening up in the ocean, and so far 3 we thought to be extinct creatures are coming back. So there's the Megalodon, Dunkleosteus, and what was the other one?
Oh no.
Mosasaurus.
Yeah, the Mosasaurus.
Okay, so then let's get into it.
Yeah, so this one is Serpents of Wrath. Difficulties.
So many.
So, yeah, that's so far the things we've gotten. So.
Don't worry.
More prehistoric creatures have been spotted. They have been seen in
Ooh, there's 2 land ones now.
The woolly mammoth.
And Komodo dragon? I mean, that's not...
Dragon. I mean,
It's not extinct.
Isn't that kind of like a whale shark kind of thingy?
Yeah, that's a whale.
Yeah, it looks like...
emerging from newly formed deep holes and caves. We are the A-Zone News Channel. It is our duty to keep you updated on the prehistoric emergence. Similar to the blue holes emerging in the ocean, alike formations have now been spotted on land. These openings have been discovered in various locations.
Now look at that hole.
Yeah, that's a big old cave.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that cave in pictures.
Yeah.
That is still pretty cool, though.
That's in the Adirondacks.
Isn't this like a true story?
No, not at all. This is about, like, dinosaurs coming back, apparently. So, and from what we know, we're probably going to see a Titanoboa.
Across
Pause it.
What you want?
So,
the globe. We strongly advise you to maintain a safe distance and refrain from entering these unknown voids. Stay tuned until the end of the broadcast for more updates on these openings.
Wait. Aren't dinosaurs reptiles?
Yes.
Wouldn't they die in cold climates?
No, they were making it. As long as
Oh.
they can still find something to eat.
Oh no, wait, isn't it like dinosaurs aren't what we think what
Right, is it
we
pause?
thought they were? They had like feathers and stuff.
Right.
Well, some of them had feathers and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to make sure my face is in the camera. I feel like it's not in the camera.
no.
Baby.
So
Peppers.
Attention residents of Australia. Keep all pets and children indoors.
Didn't they
The
already have
megalania
wrestling?
has returned to haunt the
This is
continent.
used to they're used to this.
This giant lizard is equipped with razor-sharp
Relative,
claws and
okay, yeah,
serrated
it's-
teeth.
That's a Komodo dragon.
No, it's
The megalania can grow up to 23 feet in length and weigh over
Megalania.
1,000 pounds. For your safety, avoid venturing into forests or wooded areas. The Megalania's coloration allows it to disappear into its surroundings.
That's a big lizard. I knew they had big lizards, but they're not that big.
There have been several sightings of Megalanias in urban
That's as
locations.
big as that little
If
truck
you
back
spot a
there.
Megalania, call local authorities immediately.
Oh, fun fact. That's Australia's 911. Oh, oh,
000.
oh.
I like to take off. Run.
Attention, the woolly mammoth has made its glorious return. It
Oh,
is
wait, is
among
this what spawned in the ice period?
Yeah. That's
Period? Ice period?
They
Really?
were,
The ice place, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking they're all reptiles. No, you got this thing. It's not the only thing that went
Woolly
extinct.
mammoth.
abundant in tundra and steppe environments.
Yeah, they turned into elephants.
The woolly mammoth grows to be 13 feet tall and weighs around 6 tons. They are not considered to be dangerous unless provoked. If spotted, do not engage with a woolly mammoth or its
I
offspring.
watched Ice
They are already being mass hunted for their tusks, which are worth
now they're
over
being hunted.
$10,000 on average. Meanwhile, legislation is slowly being considered to ban the hunting of these mammoths. The Toronto Zoo is excited to announce it will be the first zoo to feature the woolly mammoth. Buy tickets now to visit the mammoth next month. The megalodon returned just a month ago and devastated oceanic ecosystems. Authorities have been working tirelessly to combat this threat, but now it seems that we have an ally in this fight. Meet the Leviathan. This killer sperm whale is powerful enough to even kill
Wait, it's... Okay, I do know this one. I forget its name, though. This was the Megalodon's actual predator back in prehistoric times. These two would fight a lot. Sure, here you go. No, you can't have it if you're just gonna eat it.
It's not canned, baby.
I actually ate
Megalodons. The Leviathan can grow to around 60 feet in
That's
length.
what that was.
While its length is similar to a megalodon, it has an advantage in mass. The megalodon weighs 50 tons, while the Leviathan weighs around 57 tons. The megalodon has the highest recorded bite force out of any animal that has ever existed, with its teeth being 7 inches in length. Although its bite force isn't as powerful, the Leviathan's teeth are a foot long and angled forward, making it tremendously difficult for its prey to escape once bitten. Furthermore, the Leviathan has superior intelligence, speed, and durability. It is estimated that it would win against the megalodon about 65% of the time. Megalodons gain an advantage in cetaceans, where they can sneak up on Leviathans. Our hope is that both creatures will keep each other in check. The situation is being monitored, as Leviathans could quickly become a threat to ecosystems if overpopulated.
Please stand
Reports are now coming in. Colombia and India have entered a state of emergency. Authorities are enforcing a strict lockdown, as dangerous prehistoric snake species have emerged. The lockdown serves to protect the citizens and prevent these creatures from spreading to other regions. Both snakes measure around 45 feet in length and are aggressive towards humans. The Titan has infiltrated Colombia. It is advised to avoid bodies of water in this region, as the Titan is an aquatic snake. On the other hand, the Vasuki indicus is a terrestrial snake.
Vasuki Indius?
This swamp giant's diet consists of big fish and crocodiles. It will dominate the swamp's ecosystem without challenge. The Colombian National Police are closing off the waterways to prevent this creature from spreading elsewhere. Swamps are being closely monitored for its presence. Not much is known of the Vasuki indicus. It has been seen to attack larger mammals and humans. Citizens are pleading for the army to intervene, as this snake is terrorizing the country. This snake is named after a divine serpent. This serpent is often depicted coiled around the neck.
Wait a minute, what did I just...
That's a cobra.
Is Vasuki indicus
Divine serpent.
a manifestation
This serpent
of
is
Shiva's
often
wrath? Who is Shiva?
Leader of it.
A deity in Hinduism, recognized as great destroyer who is associated with creation. And okay, so they're trying to see if the prehistoric emergence is this dude's wrath.
Depicted coiled.
So far, now the gods are involved, apparently.
What?
Around the neck of Hindu god Shiva.
Maybe don't hang on my chair.
An international organization is being formed to handle the
Global Prehistoric
prehistoric
Affairs
emergence. In the meantime, many governments are resorting to bombing the openings to prevent more animals from reappearing.
You explode the openings, they're gonna get bigger. But the creatures can come through.
We'll let the big ones through then.
I thought these were instruments for a second.
They do.
Nuke 'em!
No, these are.
Well, even more can come
Guys,
out. Becomes even worse.
I want to make something. If y'all.
Wait, if you notice,
If y'all-
it's all the different countries that have like nukes.
Wait, hold on. If y'all cannot see what that's happening, but you see those two things that look weird?
It's
Those
dynamite.
Look like
A
humans.
worker on one of these sites recorded a strange sound coming from one of these formations.
Talking about that first one.
That was that.
One of these formations.
I didn't know I sound like him.
Wait, what?
It's just a guess.
Papa dated.
Yeah, I heard it coming from there, not from there.
What the?
Wait. I actually know what that
Oh,
is.
that's a Kawasaki.
No, what?
Kawasaki.
Not that. Calm down. So I actually know how they did this. They took its like collarbone or like a bone, vocal bone, something like that. It's like its vertebrae or something like that. It holds like the vocal cords, and when you blow into it, it makes its noise.
I watched Jurassic Park. That was Volage.
The thing sounds evil. Now, it's the exact same sound.
That's the exact same sound.
See, watching, it's my job to know.
Looks like Peter
It is now speculated that these creatures emerged from these formations as an escape from something more dangerous. Stay tuned and stay alert, as more dangers may appear.
Okay, so that was episode 2.
Very good.
Now we learned that they're opening up on land.
Yep, and we're also helping them open it up.
Yeah, apparently, by exploding using dynamite.
Well, you know,
It happens.
we gotta get wiped out by something.
Eventually.
Braden.
Okay, so we learned that big snake's coming up. The T-Rex is coming up next. I figured that out.
Yeah,
You see, I'm smart.
he's going.
True.
Eventually. So now,
Does anybody need a break for a second to process?
no. For the third episode, Tyrant Lizard King.
There we go.
Prehistoric Emergence. Oh, now we have like an actual definition. Prehistoric emergence refers to an event in which numerous animals once believed to be extinct for millions of years have suddenly reappeared through unexplained openings such as caves, deep holes, and blue holes.
Breaking news. The third fishing boat of this week has been...
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Breaking news.
Monster.
The third fishing boat
Monsters responsible for
has been discovered
shipwrecks
capsized near the coast
spotted.
of Portugal, proving that our
Is that why the
oceans have
Titanic
reached an
sank?
unprecedented level of unpredictability and danger. Unfortunately, there were 4 casualties with no survivors found. It has now been confirmed that a mosasaurus has been haunting this region.
Attention residents of Australia. Several homeowners in Glen Waverley and Mossman have reported finding macadamia nests in their basements. Furthermore, one of these homeowners spotted a baby macadamia living in their home. If you encounter a nest or infant macadamia, call authorities and your local division of GPAC will be dispatched to handle the situation.
A terrifying discovery has been made in Billings, Montana. Mass panic has spread across the entire state as a dangerous creature that we all hoped would stay extinct has reemerged. This creature is known as the Tyrannosaurus.
That's in Montana.
No, you can see that.
We bring you an important update from GPAC. Previously, the member nations of GPAC had a unified strategy of bombarding the formations in an effort to prevent the emergence of ancient creatures. However, GPAC has now officially ceased the bombardment campaign, as these formations are appearing faster than we can close them. In response, GPAC nations have decided to pool their resources to adapt to the prehistoric emergence and focus on studying the origins of these formations. New legislation has been enacted in all member nations prohibiting citizens from being within 1 mile of a formation. If your residence falls within this restricted zone, GPAC will offer assistance with relocation.
Okay, so relocating. Not a bad
Attention,
idea.
Texas. A massive flying predator has been spotted terrorizing the region. Authorities have identified the creature as Quetzalcoatlus northropi, one of the largest flying creatures ever known and possibly the biggest pterosaur. While it has been confirmed in Texas, experts believe it will soon migrate to surrounding areas.
Everything's bigger.
The Quetzalcoatlus stands at
Especially the
16
birds.
feet tall and weighs around 500 pounds,
That thing is
making it a
huge.
fearful sight on both land and in the sky. With a terrifying wingspan of
That's as
36
fast as I can
feet,
go away.
this creature casts a large shadow on the ground below. If you see it, experts advise you to seek shelter in tight spaces such as under vehicles or inside narrow alleyways, as the Quetzalcoatlus prefers open areas for its hunting. The Quetzalcoatlus beak is toothless, which means its prey is swallowed whole.
If I do believe, they were fish.
Would eat us. No problem.
Leaving the unfortunate animal to slowly digest in its stomach. The
Yes.
Quetzalcoatlus preys on small to medium-sized animals, including sheep, small deer,
They wouldn't
and
have
pets.
many airplanes as we have.
Although it is unlikely to target larger animals or out of water,
Destined.
it uses
It
its
probably
sharp
wouldn't
beak to
die.
peck
That
at
thing's like
perceived
a- that
threats,
thing's like a-
which could potentially be fatal to humans. A recent tragedy struck Frisco when a mother
Oh, wow,
witnessed
that's
her
an
son be
elementary school.
smashed by a Quetzalcoatlus on his way out from school. The child has since been presumed
Oh jeez, what'd I do?
What did you do?
dead. This heartbreaking
It just said some kid got abducted by one of these things. 12-year-old.
Oh, crap.
Hey, no. Watch your language. I'm your papa.
That's not even a cuss word.
I'm your papa.
It's just a, it's just a mean word. We don't use mean words.
What I was about to say is not something to joke.
event has left many parents in a state of fear and disarray. Multiple school districts have since been shut down as emergency safety protocols are being
Redhead's
implemented.
preferred feeding ground.
Furthermore, the Quetzalcoatlus has also been attacking
Truly is a
livestock,
predator.
leaving Texan farmers in crisis. In Lubbock, a farmer attempted to scare the creature away by using his farm dog. Tragically, the dog became prey instead. These tragedies have sparked an outcry among residents. Stay tuned for an update on how local communities are mobilizing in response to this prehistoric threat.
It has tiny little hairs.
Ubi, the beloved woolly mammoth who has been a star attraction at the Toronto Zoo for over a month,
His name
has
is
tragically
Ubi.
fallen ill with tuberculosis. Despite the best efforts of veterinarians,
Ubi.
Ubi has sadly passed away.
No, just
On a
Ubi,
brighter
not
note,
Ubi.
zoo's caretakers have been looking after Ubi Jr.
Ubi Jr.
While he is still adjusting to the loss of his father, Ubi Jr. is eager to meet visitors soon. Stay tuned for updates on his exhibit and future appearances.
1, 2, 20, 25.
Attention residents of Australia. Several nightmarish creatures now terrorize the continent. The massive lizard known as the megalania has proven itself to be a lethal threat since its emergence. A sharp decline in kangaroo populations has been observed due to the megalania's predation. Kangaroos are crucial for maintaining Australia's environment, as their grazing prevents the overgrowth of vegetation and their droppings aid in seed dispersal. Without them, the health of the entire ecosystem is at serious risk. In response to the crisis, GPAC has initiated a hunting incentive for the megalania. A bounty of $2,000 is being offered for successfully taking down one of these creatures. However,
Oh yeah,
we at
Australia
Ancient
is
News
Australia.
strongly advise against this,
I was about to
as
say,
a newly emerged predator has made the hunting grounds far more dangerous. Meet Australia's newest nightmare, the Thylacoleo. Known as the marsupial lion, this predator measures around 5 feet in length and weighs over 200 pounds. Despite its size, it is capable of bringing down animals much larger in size than itself. With a bite force equal to a modern-day lion, the Thylacoleo will easily disrupt the ecosystem. Unlike most predators, it does not rely on its canines. Instead, its front incisors are its primary weapons. Its bladed premolars are perfectly designed to shear through flesh and bone. Furthermore, this marsupial is an ambush predator that utilizes
Of
stealth
course Australia
against
gets
its
this.
unaware prey.
Wait. Are they spawning where they're like known to live?
Probably.
So like T-Rexes lived in Montana at one point. What are you doing? Yeah, I know. I see it.
What if they don't?
They how do you not see the big red splotch on a bunch of black?
Yeah, but I didn't notice the hand until I started grabbing.
I'm not talking.
It's waving goodbye.
He's waving goodbye to Earth.
Yeah, they're spawning where they probably where the best environment for them to survive is.
Probably, but I wonder if they're spawning like where they're known to be extinct at.
I want to chocolate.
Maybe.
So like that thing used to live in Australia, so it's spawning in Australia. And like the T-Rex used to live in Montana, so it's spawning in Montana.
Maybe.
You know?
I know
So-
the woolly mammoth was big in the
Be the
United States
collector.
and Canada.
Be
Yeah.
the collector.
Yes.
Can I have a chocolate kiss?
I don't know if we even
What,
have.
are you just
Hershey's.
spotting all this candy somewhere? or something?
I don't know if we even have some.
We
Anyways.
do.
Surviving an encounter with a Thylacoleo is highly unlikely.
You can use a fan.
However, to improve your chances, do not run. Avoid
It's a
sudden
big cat
movement
that can
and make
use its
loud
hands.
noises to
Giant
deter
cat
the
that
predator.
can use its hands, okay.
The emergence of the Thylacoleo has made megalania hunting even more dangerous. With its arrival, the kangaroo population faces an even greater risk. Consider making a donation to GPAC to help expand their resources and capabilities in managing the ongoing crisis.
Poor kangaroos, though. Like, bro, they don't deserve nothing.
In further news, the majestic Great News Forest has reemerged,
finally.
attracting visitors from around the world to witness this legendary creature.
They're spawning.
For your safety, avoid close proximity to the tank, as its sheer size could result in accidental trampling. A safe distance of at least 1,500 feet is recommended. This dinosaur stands.
I really do feel like the gods have something to do with it. Because if you're reading down there just now, it said 33-year-old trampled in what is known to be, in
The
quotations,
Garden of the Gods.
Garden of the Gods.
Approximately 40 feet tall and weighs 30
And
tons,
then they made a reference to some
equivalent to the mass of 4 African
It's like the
elephants.
God of Destruction or something.
This reptile's neck alone stretches 30 feet in length.
Have a
Wild.
lot of lettuce.
Oh.
Have a lot of
Also,
lettuce around
also, I feel like there wouldn't be enough oxygen for them anymore. So, especially in like waters and stuff. Especially in water. But, it's... I feel like there's not enough oxygen for these things, especially to survive. There's not enough clean water or, like, food for the big creatures in the water. Not enough, new diseases.
Yeah, new diseases.
They also
would
bring
probably wipe them
diseases,
out.
so it would wipe everything out.
Yeah.
Because of new and old diseases coming back, most likely.
Yeah. Everything will be gone.
Everything.
It's
done.
a yard sale. Okay.
Yeah, so.
Many celebrate its return. Environmentalists
Stegosaurus
are
back there.
raising concerns that the Brachiosaurus could have a detrimental impact on our environment. The Southern Rocky Mountain Project focuses on carbon offset efforts to combat climate change. This is accomplished by
Tell us about it.
I haven't. That was in the 3rd grade.
Have you heard? Tell us about it.
The mountain range that goes through the western part of the United States.
Oh yeah, especially in these big like patches and stuff. Definitely not enough oxygen. These trees aren't big enough. There's too many like big cities and stuff down in
Well, yeah, the cities are probably.
Isn't this the Georgia kind?
Southern Rocky Mountains.
No, that's.
restoring and protecting forests, which in turn will absorb greenhouse gases.
Got the wrong key.
Unfortunately, Brachiosaurus have wandered into these protected forests, and with their herbivorous diet of 400 pounds a day, they are slowly consuming the very trees that the project has worked hard to
What
restore.
episode is this? 3?
This has also sparked a heated debate.
Wow.
Some activists call for the removal or hunting of the Brachiosaurus to preserve the environment. However, others argue that the creature should not be punished for its natural behavior. GPAC has stated that for now, it will prioritize other matters and not intervene in the Brachiosaurus issue. Reports are now coming in of a massacre in Billings, Montana. An estimated 313 people have been mauled, with several others in critical condition. Please bear with us as we work to gather more details.
Yeah, sure. Why is it turning red?
This atrocity was led by none other than the tyrant.
Wait, isn't that like Louisiana?
That does look like.
Today,
that's
19
Louisiana.
Tyrannosaurus rexes received terrorists
19?
from downtown Billings and its
Oh
suburbs.
my god,
Strangely,
Tyrannosaurus. No, don't
all
listen
of
to
these
me.
Tyrannosaurus rexes
Tyrannosaurus.
attacked Billings around the
I'm gonna
same
tell you not to
time.
no.
Although GPAC was quick to arrive at the scene to aid survivors, the T-Rex has vanished before
Considering this
authorities
thing
We can
wasn't.
we can blend it.
This
Considering
dinosaur
this thing
stands
wasn't
at 20
amplified
feet
earlier,
in
it probably
height
waited for
and
the thing to stay
stretches to
still.
44 feet in length, making it a terrifying sight.
It's like.
Its bite force exceeds 8,000 pounds per square inch, more than double than that of a
Down
crocodile.
minus.
The velociraptor.
This theropod's front teeth are shaped for gripping and tearing,
Yeah, me and
while
Brandon
the
was
side
got eaten
teeth
at
are stronger
Jurassic
and
Park.
thicker,
Me
perfect for crunching down on
and
bones.
Brandon got eaten at Jurassic
It is
Yeah,
now
we went to the
speculated that these
Jurassic
reptilian hunters work cooperatively, or
Yeah,
that one
and he
T-Rex
almost did.
another
Our cousins had
likely lurking nearby.
So that's a fun fact.
Even the waters are not safe from the tyrant lizard king. With nothing on this earth to oppose it, the T-Rex has reclaimed.
That probably did swim. He probably couldn't go very
A
far.
lizard king.
Papa. Stop acting like you're grown.
I did see something about this. How do you record audio? 3, 2, 1.
You're not a part of
I
the
did
podcast.
see something about
You're
this.
36.
I did see something about this where it's a message if you reverse it. It will.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not as easy top recording.
Fear is spreading across the U.S. as the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the Quetzalcoatlus are migrating towards neighboring states. This has spurred many to purchase firearms in a desperate attempt to defend themselves against these prehistoric threats. Firearm sales have surged, leading to shortages and rising prices, making it difficult for mothers to obtain. The tragic death of 12-year-old Isaac Ransom at the hands of Quetzalcoatlus, combined with the Billings massacre, has radicalized some who now seek to rid the planet of these ancient creatures. We strongly advise against this thinking. Civilian firearms should only be used in self-defense, as these creatures are extremely difficult to kill. The best chance of survival is to fire at them to scare them away. Any close encounter with these animals is very dangerous. Reports indicate that T-Rexes have survived headshots, sparking suspicions of supernatural origins. However, scientists at Asian News suggest that the resilience is due to the T-Rex's proportionately small brain, rendering headshots less effective and making this dinosaur nearly unkillable. A particular T-Rex, distinct in its appearance, has captured public attention. It has been nicknamed the Diva, and its existence remains a mystery. The prehistoric creatures now haunt the ocean, the land, and the sky. Nowhere is safe.
Oh my god!
So that episode 3.
Thank you, Azon Studios. We give you props
We do give you
for terrifying us.
yes.
Well, I'm gonna have to see my way out, but it has been a real pleasure being with you.
That means I'm gonna have to sadly finish the series without him at some point.
Yeah,
You can watch it on my channel.
I will.
Make sure to subscribe,
I am.
all of you. And I'll see you in the
Subscribe
next
and
one.
hit that like button. Thank you.
All right,
I'll
future.
talk to you later.
All right, future Braden. Cut to when you find out how to reverse this audio. 3, 2, 1.